Okay. So today I'm going to be demonstrating the new Pulp Rust plugin. This is a brand new plugin. It is still in tech preview, which does mean that things can change. It hasn't been released yet, although it should be released in the coming days and weeks. And when we do release it, there will be a blog post on the website and an announcement on Discourse. But for now, all of the information is at the GitHub repository. There is documentation, and you can install it from source. And so what I'm going to demonstrate today is using the Rust plugin as a pull-through cache and also as a private registry. So these are the two primary use cases that we support right now. And what is not yet supported is syncing, and authentication and authorization is not quite at the level it needs to be. And I can get more into that a bit later. Can you see the text on the right? Is that readable?
Yes.
If you wanted to blow it up one or two, that would be helpful.
A little bigger, yes, please.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the cargo config. So this is the registries I have set up or configured to work with cargo on this system. So going through this line by line, this first section sets the default registry to the private registry. We've defined the private registry right here at the bottom, and all this says is, hey, there is a registry at this index URL, which you can see is a pulp registry on localhost. And the reason why you might want to set your default registry to private is if you are using a private registry at all, you want to make sure that if you publish a package, it's going to go to the private registry and not the world registry, so to speak. We also have a registry named crates.io cache, which you can see the index URL is also a pulp registry at localhost. And then this bit in the middle basically says all traffic that would have gone to crates.io, which is the Rust package registry, should instead go to crates.io cache. Okay. And so if I were to install a package using cargo, you can see currently it does not work because there is not a private registry yet. Those repositories don't exist. We haven't created them. But you can see that it is trying to look at the private index. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create those repositories. And I can show you the script real quick. So we're just creating two repositories. One of them is named private with retain repo version set to 1. And the other one is named crates.io cache with retain repo version set to 1. Only for the cache are you going to create a remote. And we do set the remote on both the repository and on the distribution. The distribution needs it because it's pull through cache. And with the private registry, we set allow uploads on the distribution. Right. So now these repos should exist. So now what's going to happen if I install cargo? Sorry, if I install Ripgrub using cargo. Oops. So you can see that it is sending traffic through Pulp. It's compiling. So it downloaded all the dependencies from Pulp. And it installed successfully from the creates IO cache registry. If I was to do the same thing without specifying the registry, if I was to try and install it from the private registry, you can see again it can't find it because there's nothing in the private registry yet. So this demonstrates using Pulp as a pull-through cache for Rust registries. The next thing I'm going to demonstrate is uploading crates into Pulp. So I have two crates, hello and hello private. I'm going to take a look at hello private. And so this is just basically an empty package that's set to only publish to the private registry. And if you were to look at the source code, all it does is provide one public function that returns the string hello world. And so if I cargo publish, whoops. Right. So cargo is integrated with the VCS, and so it complains if you have uncommitted files. So I have to say allow 30. And now it is published to our private registry. And so now I have this other package named hello. Which depends on hello private and also depends on a package from crates.io. And so what I'm going to demonstrate is that you can install a package that has dependencies both on the crates.io cache and also on the private registry. I'll show you the source code. The source code for this basically just it uses the hello private function, or the function from our hello private package to return the string hello world, and it prints colored output. Here's an example. So now what I'm going to do is publish this package as well. All right, so this package has now also been added to our private registry, but remember it also depends on the colorize package, which is not in our private registry. It's on crates.io. So if I now cargo install hello, this is installing the hello package from our private registry, updating the crates.io cache index, and downloading the color dependency from crates.io through the cache, and also installing hello and hello private from our private registry. And now if I run the binary, you can see that it works. We have installed this package successfully from our private registry. And that's the demo. So any questions?
I guess I'll ask.
Stop
Daniel,
recording, please.
hang on. Daniel, can you tell us again what you think you have left to do to make this generally useful? It didn't sound like very much.
Right. So normally if you were to publish to a registry, if you were to publish to crates.io, what you basically have a unique account. It gives you back a token you then set in your config file to say, hey, I am this user. And if you upload a crate, that then means that you own that package namespace. So if I was to upload the hello package to crates.io, that then means that no one else can publish packages named hello. Because then I own that namespace, only I can publish. And that's not currently implemented. So there is kind of like a stub of the authentication. So it's not that there's nothing implemented, but it doesn't have the ownership aspect implemented yet. So if I look at
Don't show us
if I
your
look
actual.
at the credentials, the only accepted token is I understand that Pulp does not support proper auth yet. So if you try and publish, if you try and publish with a different token set, it won't let you. And that's just a stand-in for implementing proper support for users.
Okay.
Having different users being able to access the registry. And I'm not sure exactly how the auth should work yet. Should it be based on Pulp users? Because it could be. Or should it be separate? That's an open question, and that's maybe something that can get worked out in tech preview. But for now, this is how it is. And that's the main caveat with using this, and the main like in your infrastructure is that anyone with access to the Pulp can publish packages to any private registry.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Did you decide on a name for the content endpoint?
No. That'll be decided like today, but that's an implementation decision. It's nothing to do with the functionality. Any other questions? Okay, I will stop presenting.